The truth about the tuna. Benefits of eating fish may outweigh dangers of mercury consumption. Ahi steak, akami sashimi, albacore on sourdough. Whether you smoked the yellow fin on the grill or spread skipjack on a sandwich, chances are you've had tuna recently. On average, Americans eat around 2 pounds of the fish per year, more than any other seafood except for shrimp and salmon. And for good reason. Tuna is tasty and versatile, and the canned variety costs as little as $1. But is it good for you? Should you be worried about its mercury content? And what about the health of our oceans? Here's what to know before you pop open that next can for lunch. Is tuna healthy? Tuna is about as nutritious as food can be. It's packed with protein, minerals, and vitamins, said C, a dietitian and research director at the educational non-profit organization Food and Planet. It has more selenium than just about any other meat. It's also low in fat, Dr. V noted, but that means it has fewer omega-3 fatty acids than some other seafood. There's not a huge nutritional difference between canned tuna, sushi, and tuna steak, he added. Cooking the fish might lower its vitamin D, and the canning process might leach out a few nutrients, he said, but its nutritional value is largely the same. Tuna's one big health drawback, experts say, is the risk posed by mercury, a neurotoxin. This heavy metal enters the ocean mostly from human activities like burning fossil fuels. It's absorbed by small organisms and works its way up the food chain and accumulated in bigger, longer-lived species like sharks, swordfish, and yes, tuna. In high enough concentrations, mercury can cause serious health problems. Cases of mercury poisoning are rare in the United States, but experts worry about the long-term effects of mercury on the brain, and elevated levels are often more common among urban and coastal populations that eat more seafood. So, what does this mean for tuna eaters? The answer is nuanced because the amount of mercury depends on the species, and there are 15 types of tuna, all of which could end up on a dinner plate. The smallest, like the skipjack, have very little mercury. Albacore and the yellowfin can have 3 times as much. Big eye and bluefin can have far more, Dr. V said. Because mercury is particularly dangerous for children and pregnant women, the U.S. Food and Drug Administration publishes seafood consumption guidelines for them. They recommend no more than 3 servings a week of canned light tuna or 1 serving of albacore or yellowfin if you are pregnant, and less for children under 12. Most other developed countries set lower bars, and many experts would recommend that pregnant women and small children avoid the fish altogether.